Okay, hi guys, I'm back with another cutting video, and this one is of Winter Orchard. And I shut the Pandora radio on. I want to I want to see if I want to see what that video comes out like with the Pandora in the background, if it's too distracting or noisy or whatever. So I thought I'd do this one in silence. So Winter Orchard. This is what it looks like on the top. It's just a swirl pattern. Whoops. Okay. I think I'm just going to straight cut this one. It should have kind of a neat pattern inside, so we'll find out. So I'm thinking straight cut will be not too distracting from the pattern. So and again, this one's also been curing for, well, I haven't had time to cut it. It's been almost 2 weeks, so it's still kind of soft though. Come off of there. It's quite soft. And this one smells so good. It's oh, it's definitely got a bit of an It's got a bit of an apple scent there to it. These ads. I don't have the description right in front of me. Apple, greenery, a little bit of floral in there maybe. But just a nice kind of fresh yet comforting apple-based scent. Really nice. Oh yeah, I like the way the pattern came out. Now you can see around the edges it's discolored just a little bit. Then on the inside it's still, you know, natural soap color, but that's all going to turn. So it's all going to be this very light tan color. See, this one was on the end and it already has turned all the way. As we get more into it, you have more of this in the middle. So yeah. Just get it weighed here. I'm very happy with the pattern. Came out just how I would have liked it to. I've got, I'm making soy candles and soy shots today, so I've got them in the making in the back here, and my whole house just smells so good. Plus I've got all these soaps out here. I'm going to show you those in a minute. Well, I'll show you when I get done cutting this up. So my house just smells like everything. It smells wintry, fresh and clean, fall-like, spicy, sweet. Smells really good. I love this soap. I'm really happy with how it came out. Something about this pattern intrigues me. I came up with it fooling around I don't know, however long I've been making my love potion soap. It's just been, I don't know, I really don't know, 3 years? I don't know. But I just was fooling around and came up with this technique, which I'm sure it existed before I start doing it, but I didn't know of it anyway, if it did. So anyway, so I did this and I was like, wow, I like the way that came out. And so I started kind of going for that in a lot of my different soaps. The fragrance has to be just right for the my Drama Queen looks like that. My Love Potion looks like that. What else? I know I make a couple others that look like that. I really like that pattern. Just weigh this out here. Okay. Get the end cut off here, see what I'm left with. That wasn't a very good cut. I kind of squished it. Let's just cut a little bit of this off here. If I don't, it's going to make it kind of a lopsided. Well, not lopsided, but you know, it did come out like that, so we want nice and straight as much as possible. Oh yeah, I'll make two nice. I could have cut off more of an end cut there. Take just a little bit more of this off. Get into that pattern a little bit more. push that up into a ball here for us. Actually, I prefer to make ours kind of into a round disc for the ones we're going to use. Be for me. Okay, so these are going to be 2 big ones here. Really big bars. I really like a nice big chunky bar like this. You know, but I have to be careful how big I do cut them because, you know, I mean, cost. I try to keep it so that I don't have to increase my costs on my soaps. You know, if I cut all my soaps 5.5 ounces, you know, or 5 ounces, then I'd have to go up on price because, you know, it's a cost thing. It's the cost of materials. I have a lot of really nice and expensive oils that go into these. I mean, jojoba oil itself is crazy expensive. Even if you're not buying organic, it's crazy expensive. You know, and these have jojoba oil in them. So, you know, and then other thing, lots of, I mean, it's got a lot of olive oil in it. So, it, I just keep the, you know, the cost of my soaps at a decent cost. You know, I try not to increase the costs. I fight it. And if I started increasing the size, I've managed to do it by keeping the size, you know, around 4 to 4.5 ounces. And sometimes they do run bigger. They'll go, you know, like you can see, they'll go up to 5 or sometimes over 5 ounces. And I still only charge the same price. You know, but I try to keep them around 4 to 4.5 so that my cost can stay the same. So I don't have to, you know, increase the cost on you. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Okay, so that's Winter Orchard. And here's what it looks like. Pattern on the top. And here is the mini loaf. Come here. Okay, there's the mini loaf, which I'll weigh for you here. Yeah, so almost 20 ounces. So, again, a good full pounder. Always more than at least a pound, or usually a lot more, but you only get charged for a pound. Here is the samples. A little bit of ash there on the top on those. And then of course I got the end cuts. Okay, so here's some other soaps that'll be going, it will be listed. I don't think I did cutting videos on any of these. I'll double check, but there was a 2-week lag between these. I got these others cut. I made them at the same time, but I got these others cut, and then I didn't get these cut, you know, until now. So these are already 2 weeks into curing, and I like that. I don't think I did any cutting videos on it. On any of them, if I did, I will go back and list those. Upload those for you. So this is Wildfire, and that's how that came out. I still have to brush the tops there, but yeah, lovely scent. This batch is sold, but I do have a mini loaf that will be available, and then there's my samples, of course. This is a new scent here. This is Snow Day. Well, it's not a new scent. It's just a new scent for me to soap. I had this scent. Yeah, there. You don't belong in there. I had this scent last year. I made bubble blasts with it, but it's a new one for me to soap. And this one is really nice. If you look at my description, you'll get a little story about what this scent just reminds me of. And it just reminds me like that of a fun snow day when you're a kid and you're out playing in the fresh snow, school's called off, you got some peppermint lip balm on your lips, and it's nice. It's very minty with vanilla, with a bit of vanilla sweetness. It smells cold and pepperminty, yet sweet at the same time. It's really nice. And I've got some soap curls there on the top. I don't know if you're going to be able to make that out very well. But there's soap curls there on the top, and then there's the snow mica there to make it look like, the fresh fallen snow, how it glistens when you go out and it's nice and fresh. There's the mini loaf on that. There's the samples and the end cuts. This one here is also a new scent, and I did a while ago. I made some of this scent in Bubble Blast. It's pumpkin spice cake, and the scent is really, really nice. It's a really nice balance of pumpkin and spice. I've put just a little bit, I don't know if you could see in there, I put a little bit of, just a tiny hint of spice in this bottom portion. So it's not exfoliating. I just put it in there to give the effect, so when you look at it like that, I don't think you're going to see it on the camera, but in person you can get just a little bit of those pieces of spice here and there. And then I did sprinkle the top with some cinnamon and nutmeg. And there's the mini loaf on that and the samples. And then this is just a restock. I've made this one many times. This one, of course, is Once Bitten. And same as always, swirled. It's got a little bit of shimmer there on the top. I'm sure most of you are familiar with my Once Bitten scent. Very cherry soda-like pop. Fizzy, berry, cherry, sweet. Yummy, yummy, yummy. One of my most popular scents. There's the mini loaf on that, and there's the samples, and then I did just do a cutting video on this one, which will be uploaded before this video of the ice storm, so you've seen that one. So there's the new scents for now on the curing rack. By the time you see this video, they will be cured out and they will be listed on my Etsy store. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.